Alright, 6-2, we're looking at addition and subtraction with rational numbers. We want to perform the following addition or subtraction. So we have negative 1 over 7, and we're going to be adding 2/3. So in order to add or subtract, we have to get a common denominator. So least common multiple between 3 and 7 is 21. So in order to get 21, we have to multiply by 3 here, top and bottom. So 3 times negative 1 will give us negative 3. And over here we have to multiply by 7, top and bottom. 2 times 7 will give us 14. So what we're really looking at is 14 take away 3, which will give us 11 over 21 for part A. Alright, part B. We have 13 over 18, and we're taking away 5 over 6. So common denominator between 6 and 18 would be 18. So we only have to change this one by multiplying top and bottom by 3. And that would give us one fraction with a denominator of 18. I always write 1 so that we don't get confused and try to subtract the bottom. So you only subtract the top. So we would end up with 13 minus 5 times 3 is 15. And that would give us negative 2 over 18. And that would reduce to negative 1 over 9. Alright, part C, we have 7 divided by 6x plus a negative 8 divided by 3y. Okay, so we have variables in the denominator. So all the different variables are x and y. And we would need a number 6. So between 3 and 6, the common denominator, least common multiple, would be 6. Alright, so our common denominator would be the 6 with the number part and then the x and y. So we need 6xy for our denominator. And then in order to get 6xy on the bottom, we need to multiply by a y here. So on the top we would end up with 7y. On the bottom over here we would have to multiply the 3 times 2, and we also need that x. So 2x is what we'd have to multiply by here. 2 times 8 is 16, be negative. So negative 16x. Alright, so we got common denominator. We cannot simplify, these are different. They're not like terms. So 7x minus 16y all over 6xy. 7y minus 16x all over 6xy. Alright, D. We have negative 2 over 3x squared y squared plus 5 over 3xy squared plus 7 over x squared y. So looking at all the denominators, we have x and y in both. Squared will be the highest power, so we're going to need xy squared in our final answer. On the denominator, x squared, y squared. and then the coefficients out front, 3 is the only number we have. So we would need 3. X squared, y squared would be our least common multiple. And this already has it, so the -2 is not going to change. This one is missing an x. Okay, so we need to multiply by x. So this would be plus 5x. Here we're missing 1y. So I have to multiply, and a 3y, sorry, gotta be careful. Missing 3y. So we have to multiply 3y down here, and also 3y up here, so that would give us 21y. And this is all that we can do because no like terms. So on the bottom we have 3x squared y squared, and then on the top I roll back, we have -2 plus 5x plus 21y. Okay, E. We have a mixed number. So it would probably benefit us to go ahead and convert to a mixed number. So we're going to say 1/6 minus 8 times 3 is 24 plus 1 is 25. And then common denominator between 6 and 8 would be 24. So we would have to multiply by 4. 6 times 4 will give us 24. And 8 times 3 will give us 24. So this will give us 4 minus 75. And this would give us a -71. -71 over 24. And we can leave it as a improper fraction. And then F, we're also going to go ahead and change these to mixed or improper. We have -2 and 1/2 plus 1 and 1/4. So multiply. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. -5/2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, so we need to get a common denominator, which is going to be 4. So we need to multiply by 2, top and bottom on the first fraction. That would give us a -10 plus 5. Second fraction will stay the same, so this will give us a -5/4 altogether.